Welcome to the Noon Mix. Thanks so much for being here. It is May the 15th, and we are coming to you on the backside of this week. And hopefully you've got some plans for this weekend. We're going to be talking about some of the things that are going on this weekend. Of course, we, being the weekend of Crawdad Days, we'll be letting you know a little bit about what's going on down there, maybe some music lineup and some of the activities that are going to be going on this weekend. We got a little scare of some rain, and yesterday, or actually the day before yesterday, that we gave you a weather forecast, and it looked like the weekend was going to be quite nice, but we still, as of right now, there's quite a few predictions of precipitation, and we'll go through that. If you want, we'll start with the weather right now and get you all up to date on that. And as we look out our virtual window there at our Huntsville location, everything is greening up, and I always like to look at the flag there, right there in the center of the courtyard, to see what kind of wind we have. And it's very calm right now, so I like a very calm day. We still have a little chilliness going on out there. It's going to be quite mild temperatures today with a little bit of chill, and even talking about some low upper 30s tonight for an overnight low, and we'll get to that in just a second. Let's look at some of the temperatures that are going to be happening around the area. Right now in Marshall, it's 61 degrees and partly sunny skies. Eureka Springs, mostly sunny over there. It's 57 degrees. Mountain View, 62 degrees. Marshall, 61. Jasper, 59. Branson, Missouri, 59 degrees. Eureka Springs, 57. Mountain View, already did that. Salem, Arkansas, 62. Mountain Home and Harrison, both at 56 degrees at mostly sunny skies. Let's jump down here and look at what kind of rain that we're going to be having. And for today, the highs are going to be, it says 57. We've already reached 62 degrees. I don't know what that's about. I think the temperature may drop a little bit this afternoon, but we've got a 40% chance of rain this afternoon, and that is going to dip down tonight to a 20% chance of rain. It's going to fluctuate up and down for the next few days. 43 for the overnight low. Friday, highs 55 with a 30% chance of rain. And then here we go, 60% chance of rain for Friday night. And for those people that are going to be going out to Crawdad Days on Friday evening, you might want to bring, if you're going to be outside, this is an open air concert, so you might want to bring some rain gear, maybe an umbrella, raincoat, or whatever you want, because there is a slight chance of rain. Well, there's a little bit more than slight chance of rain. It's more than 50%, 60% chance for that evening. And then on Saturday, all day Saturday, 30% chance of rain. It's going to drop down to 20%. So looks like from today's predictions of the weather that we're going to have a fairly nice Saturday for Crawdad Days. So expect, and I would probably at least have one of those dollar ponchos in your pocket in case there is a downpour for that event. If you're going to be stuck down here around the park and you can't get to your car very quick, you might want to bring something that will keep you warm and dry. Okay, for Saturday, again, we got 63 for the high, 30% chance of rain, and then overnight low, 49%, mostly cloudy skies. Sunday, 69 for the high. Monday, 77, 81 Tuesday, and then we're going back into some warming trends back earlier part of the week. Wednesday will top out at 82 and sunny for the entire day, and that's what I'm predicting because that's what I see on the screen. But as always, we may have a little bit of difference of opinion when we get closer to that day. That's an update on your weather. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be giving you some arrest reports from Yellville and over there in Baxter County. We'll keep you up to date on that in just 2 minutes. Stay with us. You're watching The Noon Mix. We seldom get information from the Marion County Sheriff's Office, but we did get this yesterday. Sheriff Roger Vickers reports that there was an arrest made of a Cody Dean Wallace. Wallace was arrested Tuesday, May 13th, on a Marion County warrant. Cody Wallace turned himself into the sheriff's office shortly after 5 p.m. Wallace is charged with criminal attempt to commit murder in the first degree, and that is a Class A felony, and burglary of a residence is a Class B felony. Wallace will make his first court appearance in the Marion County Court this coming May 14th for his arraignment. The arrest is a result of an investigation by the Arkansas State Police from an incident that happened on October 14, 2012. Marion County Sheriff responded to a residence in Yaleville where a subject had been cut with a knife. When officers arrived, they found where the victim, Neil Blevins from Harrison, Arkansas, had been asleep in a camper trailer, and someone had entered the camper and had cut his throat. Blevins was transported to a local hospital to be treated for his injuries. Bond for Cody Wallace was set at $250,000. Wallace is currently being held in the Marion County Jail. Also, this comes from the Baxter County Sheriff's Office. New sex offender as registered in Baxter County, and we as a public service want to bring this information to you. This notification comes from the Baxter County Sheriff's Department, and this Baxter County man was registered as a sex offender. Jeffrey Dean Bailey is shown here on the screen. Date of birth 1/29/1976. His address is at 72 East Fork Trail in Calico Rock, Arkansas. This is a Baxter County physical address is what we show here. The offender was convicted on March 12 of 2012 of possession of child pornography in San Diego, California. This offender has not yet been assigned a risk level by the Sex Offender Screening and Risk Management Department. The person is not wanted for any law enforcement is not wanted by law enforcement at this time, and this notification is not intended to increase fear. Rather, it is the belief of the law enforcement and here at Hometown Television that an informed public is a safer public. This information cannot be used to threaten, intimidate, or harass registered sex offenders. Citizen abuse will not be tolerated. Such abuse could potentially end law enforcement's ability to communicate with the public. So we appreciate the Baxter County Sheriff's Office for bringing it to us. Let's take another break. When we come back, we'll be giving you some brand new public service announcement that just came in today, and we'll fill you in on that in just 2 minutes. You're watching the Noon Mix. Stay with us. You're watching the Noon Mix right here. We're coming to you from our studios here in Harrison. We're coming to you live if you're watching us between 12 and 12:30, Monday through Friday. If you're watching us at 5:30 to 6 on Monday through Friday, then we're coming to you taped delay. So the information we try to give you is as current as we can. Weather forecasts are subject to change, of course. So we apologize if what we report is not exactly what you are experiencing at the time. We try to keep up with that daily. The Gassville Farmers Market will open Saturday, May the 10th from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. and they'll be open every Saturday through the month of October. The market will be located on city property adjacent to the Gassville Branch Library. To obtain a permit, it's $5 for that permit. And rules for the market, please come by the City Hall there in Gassville, located at 204 South School Street, or you can call them at 870-435-6439. Permits and spaces will be given on a first-come, first-served basis, as always. They have limited spacing there, so get your $5 permit there in Gassville. On Thursday, May the 15th, the library will host a special story time for children at 2:15. Guest reader will be Congressman Steve Womack. All area children and their parents or other friends and relatives are invited to attend. Light refreshments will be served. This is at the Boone County Library. This is news from the American Cancer Society. Friday, May 30th from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. They'll be having their Relay for Life, and it is in the Mountain Home area, and they will be honoring the cancer survivors, the caregivers, and they will pay special tribute to those people that did not survive the cure. And the Relay for Life of Baxter County is an overnight celebration and where people take turns walking in a track, and this is more or less a relay style, which they will raise funds for the fight of cancer. The goal this year is $67,000, and this will be held at the Baxter County Fairgrounds. Get a team and join up for that. Teen Tuesday will be at the Donald W. Reynolds Baxter Library. Area teens grades 7 through 12th are invited to Teen Tuesday at the Donald W. Reynolds Library, Tuesday, May 27th from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Snacks, movies, and activities will be abundant there. For more information, you can contact Teen Librarian John Dyer at 870-580-0703. We're going to be having a used book sale at the library. This is in the Baxter County Library. Friends of the library invite you to help them support the library by shopping at their used book sale. This will be May 15th, 16th, and 17th at the Donald W. Reynolds Library. Book sale hours are Thursday, May 15th from 8:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m., Friday, May 16th from 8:30 to 5 p.m., and then Saturday, May 17th from 8:30 to 1:30 p.m. Some of the books that will be featured there are biographies, books on cars, German language books, painting and drawing books, Mary Higgins Clark books, science fiction, fantasy, Star Wars, Star Trek, action, adventure novels, westerns, books on sailing and boating, Dick Francis novels. Also available are knitting magazines and other craft magazines, puzzles, VHS tapes, DVDs, and music CDs. Friends of the Library used book sale raises money to support the library programs. And in 2013, the Friends of the Library provided over $41,000 to the Donald W. Reynolds Library. For more information about that, you can go to their website at baxlib.org, or you can contact them at the library there. Call 870-580-0979. The Donald W. Reynolds Library will be closed Tuesday, May the 27th, in observance of Memorial Day. The library will reopen Tuesday, May the 27th. It says they're going to be closed. Let's see. They will be closed Monday, May the 26th, and will reopen May the 27th. Regular library hours are Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m., Tuesday at 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., and then Sunday from 1 to 5. The Gasville branch of the library will also be closed Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, May 24th, 25th, and 26th. The Gasville branch will reopen on Tuesday, May 27th, and those regular hours for being open are Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m., Saturday 10 to 2, and they are closed on Sunday. And if you want more information, I'll give you the number for that, 870-580-0979. Also, concerning the Donald W. Reynolds Library, the ASUMH Chancellor Dr. Robin Myers will be a guest speaker at the Friends of the Library meeting. That meeting will be Wednesday, May 28th at 1:30 p.m. at the library. Guest presenter will be Dr. Robin Myers. And doesn't show what she's speaking on, but if you'd like to know more information about that, you can call the library again, 870-580-0979. They're going to be having a computer question and answer session at the Donald W. Reynolds Library. This will be Friday, May the 23rd from 11 to 12. If you want information about questions on computer, general information on how to run a computer, any questions that you may have, the assistance ranges from help with basic computer skills to email usage to internet navigation and any other question that you may have. They'll try to help you with that. Bring your computer questions and join us at the computer lab in the library. Again, this will be May 23rd at 11 to 12. Other sessions will be throughout the month of June, July, and August, and these will be June 20th, July 18th, and August 15th, and we'll give you more information on that, but it'll be at the same time, 11 to 12, and this will be on helping you navigate and understand your computer. If you want more information, you can contact Jeff Rawlings at 870-580-0987. Gamelin to teach pottery classes through the ASUMH Community Education. Liz Gamelin, owner of the Mountain Home Pottery, will lead a 6-week basic pottery course through Arkansas State University Mountain Home. community education. The course will cover basic hand building techniques, which will be used to construct pinch pots, coil pots, and simple slab pieces such as boxes, vases, and mugs. Gamelin will also cover finishing and glazing. The pottery course will teach each Tuesday from 1 to 4 p.m. This will be May 20th through June 24th. The cost for this 6-week course is $110 plus additional $45 for the supplies for the course. To register for this, you can call ASUMH Community Education Courses at 508-6280. And then Bull Shoals Historical Society, they're having a Historical Society meeting. This will be Monday, May the 19th at 3 p.m. at the Bull Shoals Library Pites Annex in Bull Shoals. Program will be Rick Klug on the topic This Day in History and facts about the history of the month of May. All are invited to attend. Join this for the most informative meeting. Refreshments will be provided. Come enjoy the fellowship. If you want more information, we can provide that. 870-445-4750. And that looks like we'll get to these tomorrow. We're running close on time, so we're going to take a break. When we come back, we will be doing history right here on The New Mix. Stay with us. Great day to be alive, and we're going to talk about this day in history, May 15th. What happened in this day in history? Let's start off with 1862. The U.S. Congress created the U.S. Department of Agriculture, and it helps farmers all across the nation now. 1918, regular airmail service between New York City, Philadelphia, and Washington, D.C. began under the direction of the Post Office Department, which later became the U.S. Postal Service. In 1930, Ellen Church became the first female flight attendant. 1940, nylon stockings went on sale for the very first time in the United States. 1942, gasoline rationing began in the United States. The limit was 3 gallons a week for non-essential vehicles. If we did that today, we would not be able to do it. We'd probably burn it at a minimum of 3 gallons per day. 1951, AT&T became the first corporation to have 1 million stockholders. And in 1963, the last Project Mercury space flight was launched. And if you remember Mercury had one astronaut, actually one person in the capsule. And then later on, they started the Gemini project, which had 2 people in the space capsule. And then later on, they had the Apollo missions, which had 3 people or astronauts in the space capsule. 1970, U.S. President Nixon appointed America's first female generals. And in 1990, the picture you're going to see on the screen here is Vincent van Gogh's portrait of Dr. Gatchett. And this portrait was sold in 1990 on this day for $82.5 million. The sale set a new world record. I just saw that and I said, I've got to see what was worth so much. 1997, the space shuttle Atlantis blasted off on a mission to deliver urgently needed repair equipment and a fresh American astronaut to the Russia's orbiting Mir station. Okay, what about birthdays? Let's take a look at birthdays real quick. Birthdays. Okay, I'll get this set up as quickly as possible. Birthdays today. Let's talk about our local birthday guy right here. Jason McMurrin is our pick guy for the day. Happy birthday, Jason. And also we want to mention that Alice and Robert Valines are celebrating their 63rd wedding anniversary. Happy anniversary, guys. Hope you make it to 70. That'll be an awesome thing. Now let's go back and do this here. I'll bring this up. This is the right one. Yes, where are we at here? Hopefully I can do this. Okay, here we go. I should have done this first. A lot easier to do this and then jump back. But anyway, who had a birthday today? Joseph Cotton. If you're my age or a little older, you'll remember this guy in many, many films and television series. Joseph Cheshire Cotton was his name. He was born on this day in 1905. James Mason, another guy born on this very same day in 1909. His name was Jason Neville Mason, and he was born in 1909. Now let's go to the world of baseball with George Brett. He was born on this day in 1953, phenomenal athlete in his day. And to round everything out, one last athlete that we need to talk about here, Emmitt Smith. He was born on this day in 1969, running back and awesome football player. I think he was played for the Dallas Cowboys, if I'm not mistaken. There he is right there. If you'd like to be a part of our birthday celebration locally, you can do that by going to our Facebook page at facebook.com/TheNoonMix. Or you can friend me on Facebook, Dan Reynolds. Just look for this ugly mug that you will peruse through the pictures there, and maybe you'll find me. And just be a friend there, and we'll get all the information from you there. It's easy to do. We'll take our last break. We'll be back in just 2 minutes. We'll close out the show with a cool video. Stay with us. I'm told I only have 20 seconds, so I won't be able to show that video. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow, but it's a very cool mosaic of an art piece in cups of water. It's really interesting to see. We'll try to do that tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining us on Thursday's show. We'll see you on our weekend closeout Friday show tomorrow.